There are mages here we know are guilty of heinous crimes. You would let that pass?
We are not here to coddle the Order. You are an ally. Act like one.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it. It never ends, evidently.
You don't need to tell me that.
I just don't know who told them I'm the one to yell at.
Is it that bad?
The Templars need to learn they have other uses than hunting mages. It's not easy for them. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
I had to think on my feet, and I did what I could.
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. You made a decision when it needed to be made. The breach. Then I'll agree with you.
Even with Cullen here, I never thought that would happen. Of course, after Kirkwall, I never thought anyone would use red lyrium on purpose either. The Templars should know better than anyone what that shit does to people. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
We can't leave a single piece of that lyrium out in the wild.
You just won a big victory for the Inquisition.
Welcome to Maker Save Us from the Inquisitor. I'm so sorry, everyone. I forgot to put my headset on. Rookie mistake. Let's go antagonize Baldy.
So the Templars will put their powers to use, sealing the breach. Any group corrupted by a demon must be watched carefully. At least they know how to fight.
Templars have flaws, but they are very good at killing mages. I'll need that against this Elder One.
Point taken. Just remember, an enemy can attack, but only an ally can betray you. Betrayal is always worse. Speaking of which,
you...
And now again with the Templars. A being who aspires to godhood is...
You're right.
That was a nice conversation.
Templars filling up the place. Best of the polished helms come to save us. Good partners, I suppose, if they decide to stay and do what they're told. Seem to have a problem with that.
Whatever you think, they're the best hammer for this particular nail.
Well, watch your thumbs, because a Templar might...
Sorry about that. I'm back now. My controller's acting up.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
This is disheartening. Oh my god. Oh my maker. This is just wackadoodle. Just wacky wacky. Well, looks like we're gonna have to endure for now.
Come to me, child, and I... It is good that you salvaged as many Templars as you did, my dear.
Agreed.
We will need every Templar, but they will require proper management.
They will.
We also need to increase our lyrium supplies considerably.
The Chantry may still have stockpiles we can use.
We likely need more than they have. Our enemies have magic that can rip open the Fade.
Indeed. We may need Josephine to open negotiations with the dwarves directly. The breach has done more than disfigure the sky. The veil itself is broken. All mages, no matter how skilled, are now in danger of drawing demons to them. Before this crisis is over, you may find that Templars, flawed as they may be, are all that stand between us and chaos.
It's a good idea to plan for trouble.
I'm glad you understand. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
You're preaching to the choir, Vivienne.
Which
Tell
is
me
why I
something.
allied with them.
You told me that you'd see the Chantry restored. What about the Circle?
We need the circle back.
The circle has to be restored if we want to keep the peace.
That's comforting to hear, but you'll find opposition to the idea even among friends. It's something to consider, my dear.
Well, my controller finally decided to act
The
normal.
Inquisition appreciates your
That's
assistance in
nice.
this matter, Renegade. I understand you were instrumental in garnering. It is well done. And I pray
It would be...
harshly in magic, but it does. Once you have sealed the breach, I'll take my leave. Good day.
Who was she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure Lyrium for the Inquisition's Templars. According to Lady Corpin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
Oh.
Access to Lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power in the masses.
The Chantry should be a place of hope, not another group scrambling for answers.
That must be its strength again. The Chants did much to bridge nations. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andraste's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
I suppose a shared faith can be useful when talking with strangers.
Precisely. And these similar interests are merely where we begin. We must learn to think beyond our own wants, to secure peace in Thedas.
The Inquisition will have plenty of time for that between finding the Divine's murderer and sealing the breach.
Indeed.
Busy as we are, I do have a question for you, if you've a moment. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
I would reply with, yeah, I was chosen, alright.
I'd tell the Chantry that Andraste herself shielded me from harm.
I'd truly like to hear the debates that would raise in Val Royeaux. Thank you for your thoughts. A good day to you. Thank you. Good day to you. We'll speak later then. My scouts still comb the hills for clues about the explosion. I'll take what I can find.
Alright, then let's begin.
The elite of the Templars are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on them.
We are so ready for this. Comment down below who your favorite Templar is. I am curious to know that, actually. My favorite... and Knight Commander Gregor from Dragon Age Origins.
Templars! Focus past the Herald. Let his will draw from you.
Yeah, what Baldy said. Let's close this breach for good. Yeah.
You did it.
Well, that was nice. Now on to the celebrations.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is
Of
sealed.
course he would.
We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
So, I believe Adar would answer, it's too soon to celebrate. Because he has a bad feeling about this.
We don't know what caused this. We can't rest easy.
I agree. One success does not guarantee peace. The
That is
immediate danger
accurate.
is gone. For some, so is the necessity of this alliance. We must be wary. The Inquisition will need new focus.
Forces approaching! To arms!
What the... We must get to the gates.
Looks like the celebrations have been put on hold.
This bodes poorly.
So, celebratory drinks are on hold.
Mm.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
If someone could open this, I'd appreciate it.
Orion has returned.
I'm here to warn you. Fashionably late, I'm afraid. Might exhausted. Don't mind me. There you are. I came to tell you what happened with the mages at Redcliffe. You're not going to like it. They are under the command of the Venatori, in service to something called the Elder One. The woman is Calpurnia. She commands the Venatori. That, the Elder One.
Corypheus. My mortal enemy. The ultimate evil.
They were already marching on Haven. I risked my life to get here first.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that
Agreed,
force.
Cullen.
Use everything you
Agreed.
can. Soldiers, gather the villagers. Fortify and watch for advanced forces. Inquisition, with the Herald! For your lives, for all of us!
Time to show our enemies what for. They will know the wrath of the Inquisition.
Almost ready. Keep them off us. Keep them back. We're ready to fire.
Good. We will keep them back while you fire. See, that's what I like about the soldiers of the Inquisition. They are ready and able. Like any soldier should be.
Sentinels clear. They felt that. We'll reload. You get to the other side. It's firing.
Let's go check on the other trebuchet.
This way. We must get this trebuchet firing. More incoming. Keep them off the trebuchet.
Hopefully my companions will be able to keep them off me while I load this trebuchet. I'm sure they'll do just fine. I've equipped them well for this task and more. There we go. Say goodbye to your forces, Corypheus. Bye. Well, that's disheartening.
We can't face it here. We have to do something.
Everyone to the...
Let's help out this blacksmith first.
Just grabbing essentials. One die for the Move it! Move it! We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Oh, I'll make them work for it, alright.
Let's grab people on the way.
You're a survivor.
Herald! What's happening? Maker, thank you. Thank you.
Our Lady is with you, Herald. Thank you.
We've rallied everyone! Into the chantry!
So we saved everyone. Good.
Move! Keep going! The chantry is your shelter!
A brave man. He stood against a Venatori.
Briefly, I am no Templar.
No, you are not.
Herald, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us. There has been no communication, no demand. Advance after advance.
There was no bargaining with the mages either. This Elder One takes what it wants. From one I would keep to myself. And such a promising start with the landslide. If only trebuchets remained an option.
They are. If we turn the last of them to the mountains above us.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we bury Haven.
This is not survivable now. The only choice left is how spitefully we end this.
Well, that's not acceptable. I didn't race here only to have you drop rocks on my head.
Should we submit? Let him kill us?
Dying is typically a last resort, not first. For a Templar, you think like a blood mage.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it was there unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
Possibly. If he shows us the path. But what of your escape?
Perhaps you can surprise the Elder One.
Inquisition! Follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
Oh, I will. I will let him hear me. Loud and clear.
We will exact a heavy price. They will not take us easily.
Time to hold off the enemy until we can do one last hurrah.
Be ready. More coming our way.
We will prevail. the Inquisition will succeed.
Here they come. Get ready.
If my name ain't Invictus Adar, Herald of Andraste. Almost there. And we got it.
Move! Now!
We meet face to face, Corypheus, or should I say, the Elder One. It would be nice if you kept your pet dragon on a leash.
Enough.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken, no more.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Words mortals often hurl at the darkness.
Do I look like a mortal
Once
to you?
they were mine, they are always live. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
Yeah, how about no?
You'll get nothing out of me.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now.
Too bad I don't think you can remove it. I was chosen, not you. So good luck with that.
You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens.
Well, too bad you're not going to be able to do that.
And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
It's a boon from Andraste. She saved my life.
Then your lady wished me to kill you, for her boon is a beacon I cannot let escape. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion withered to winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty.
The only one that's going to succeed is me.
The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
I'm not dying today. or at all if I have anything to say about it.
You expect me to fight, but that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize!
Couldn't have said it better myself. Who do you think is your favorite protagonist? The Warden, the Champion, or the Inquisitor? Comment down below your favorite.
There.
Time to use the ultimate OP ability, Mark of the Rift. It makes sense that the Inquisitor would have an OP ability like that, being as he is the main character. Or, more specifically, they are the main character. So it makes sense. Now we are trudging through the snow and storm to get to the remnants of the Inquisition that survived, hopefully. We are almost there, probably. More than likely. Man, Adar looks exhausted. I guess trudging through snow and storm will do that to you. I think we found our remnants.
There, it's him.
Thank the Maker.
Yep, we found the remnants. Quite the camp we have here.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge?
We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
The only thing yelling gets us is a headache. Another headache.
They know. But our situation, your situation, is complicated. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen him return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
I know in my heart that I was meant for this, but that didn't help at Haven. I want to believe Andraste is with me, but doubt is everywhere.
Faith is made stronger by facing doubt. Untested, it is nothing.
A word.
Oh, here it comes. What do you want, Baldy? I have a bad feeling about you.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is elven.
Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
So prove yourself.
If you've something that will help us, now's...
Yes, judging by the faithful, now is the time. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed you. Scout to the north.
Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Ooh, Baldy got me a castle, and I didn't even get him anything. Nice.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus. What drew him to you?
This all began with Andraste's blessing. It was that simple.
Yet did her blessing grant you worthiness? Or was it given because you were already worthy? Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
I am but a servant of the light. The Inquisition belongs to the faithful.
Wherever you lead us. I've been told!
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor!
this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action. But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
If you can't find him, then find his followers. We can go after them.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Celine. Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The Envy Demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god. I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
I don't have time for a meet and greet, Varric.
You'll get a lot out of this, and it's probably overdue. Just come up to the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, if Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Alright, then we're gonna end the stream. Like and subscribe for more. Thank you.